Us over at Raw Story is writing, Sam Alito cites the judge who executed women for witchcraft and legalized spousal rape in his Supreme Court draft decision. Sir Matthew Hale. Right. This is exactly, well, you've heard my rant. I'll just leave it at that. By the way, I also posted my op-ed this morning over on Daily Kos, and several people have come in and said, you shouldn't say packing the court. You don't use those words out loud. You should say expand the court. And, you know, I'll leave that up to Chuck Schumer. But I guarantee you, the minute you say expand the court, the Republicans are all going to scream, he's going to try to pack the court. It's packing the court. It's court pack. And that's going to be the word that everybody uses. So let's just own it. It's like saying liberal, you know, or something else. I mean, anyway, I'm fine with it. But, you know, if you want to call and say, oh, you should have said expand the court rather than pack the court, that's, you know, that's fine. Maybe I should have. But I'm leaving it where it is right now. So let me pick up your phone calls. Margie in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. Hey, Margie, what's on your mind today?
I think the one thing that I have not heard on any of the reporting, and I think this is being missed, is a key phrase that was used several times in this decision. And that key phrase is unborn human. That is a code word for personhood for embryos and fetuses.
Right, which makes women second-class citizens. They are now toaster ovens for actual humans who have the priority rights.
I've had this rant on your show before. I'm going to have it again. Women, if this stands, will have no bodily agency. All decisions, be it medical, be it lifestyle, can be regulated for all women of childbearing years. You have cancer, you're of childbearing years, you can't have chemo because that could harm a fetus. And since it takes a few weeks, you know, month or 6 weeks, whatever, to determine if you're pregnant or not, you can't have chemo. All of the medications that are advertised on TV, all of them say, do not take if you are pregnant or could possibly become pregnant, as it could create harm to the fetus. And they actually use unborn child.
Right.
Women can be denied all of those medications. You want to drink, you're a female of childbearing year, they can outlaw smoking, drinking, using pot, because all of those things can harm a fetus. Driving a car over the speed limit. Oh, if you're pregnant and get in a car crash, you could harm a fetus. Therefore, you can be charged higher than a man driving a car. This literally, this unborn human personhood bill, literally from the time of menses to the time of menopause, removes all rights from all women.
Yeah, I wouldn't say all rights, but I would say many rights, yes, I agree.
If you don't have agency of body, the rights to your own body, you have no rights. We will literally have less rights than a dead corpse, because that corpse had to have a donor's thing signed prior to death, or their organs cannot be used. Yeah. Yet women can be forced to spend 9 months supporting another life.
Yeah, I'm not disputing what you're saying, Margie. What I am saying is that you will still have a right to vote, and we need to exercise that.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
I'm not.
You know, you've got senators who want to repeal the 18th Amendment that gave, you know, the direct election of senators from the states. I mean, what's next? Are they going to go after the 19th Amendment? that gave women the right to vote?
This is not a facetious argument.
I agree.
The law in Texas, that voter ID law, that the name has to match exactly from when you signed up to be on the voter rolls to what is on your voter ID. Guess who that throws out? Women, because women are the ones that changed their names, and they
Correct.
had to go through and prove every name change. So that was not a facetious statement.
Excellent point, Margie. Excellent point.
I am beside myself right now. All I'm glad is, you know what? I'm glad I had cancer when I was 36 and had to have a complete hysterectomy. And I'm almost afraid. I have two nieces in their 20s. I am terrified for them.
Yep. I have two daughters and a granddaughter. I share your concern.